Hello, hi there. Thanks for tuning into my channel. My name is Joshua Courtleave, and as you can maybe see, I have Duchenne muscular dystrophy. So, I want to thank you for tuning in and checking out my channel. So, this video is going to be just an introduction to me and my disability. I'm not really going to tell you my story, just my story when it comes to muscular dystrophy. So, even though I don't look it, I am 37 years old and I was born in 1982 in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I was diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy at the age of 4 in 1986. I progressed very much just like most children with Duchenne muscular dystrophy at about the age of 10. In 1992, I had surgery on my tendons in my ankles, the Achilles tendon, to lengthen them so that I could walk more flat footed, more evenly, and that I could walk a bit longer, even though the surgery and the recuperation was quite uncomfortable. It did help me walk a bit longer. So by the time I was 12 years old, about the summer of when I was 12, so 12 and a half, in 1994, I was using a power wheelchair full time. Up until then, from the ages of 10 to 12, it was part time, 12 and a half. I was using it full time. My disability, my disease continued to progress. When I was 16, I had the spinal fusion surgery that seems to be a bit of a debate as to whether you're doing it or not. Thank God I did. I would not be alive today without it. So I was 16. I did that surgery. It was not without its risk. The surgery was expected to take 4 to 6 hours. It took about 9 or 10. Um, yeah, and the recuperation was long and hard, and I lost some strength and movement that I would never get back. But in the long run, it was the right choice. Um, so that was in 1998, and I was 16 years old. One summer later, I became one of the youngest people ever with a disability similar to mine to live independently in Canada. I moved out of my parents' home. It was a great home, but I was 17. It was time for me to move on. I moved into my own apartment when I was 17 years old. I got services from a place called Independent Living Center. They would provide me with attendant services so I could live in my own home. Um, I was there for a while, and again, disability continued to progress slowly over time. I would weaken and lose ability to do things. Another significant milestone was about when I was 26, 27. I was losing a bit of consciousness during the day, and it was because I was sleeping so poorly at night. So, at about 2008, 2009, I started using a BiPAP at night. Very similar to a CPAP, except it was not constant pressure, so it would assist me with breathing at night. Um, then in 2015, when I was 33, um, that's the biggest change for me, I think, was I got pneumonia. I nearly died. I was actually on a vacation on my way to a vacation. I hadn't been on a vacation in years. I was driving from um, about an hour west of Toronto, Canada, down to Cape Coral, Florida, and I only made it as far as Atlanta, Georgia. I got really sick. I got pneumonia. I went to a hospital. I was there for a few days and eventually got flown back. And that sickness led to my tracheotomy and my full time ventilation. There was an attempt to wean me off the vent and just have the trach, but at my size and my age, it just wasn't happening. I was going to be on a full time ventilation, and there was Wow, it was hard for me. It was hard for me to get home, and I had 24-hour care waiting for me when I got home, and I was in hospital for 82 days. I was training the people that worked with me. Obviously, I had to get used to everything. Huge life changing moment, but it was something I had to do and I wanted to do. I knew the trach and the ventilator would extend my life. Yeah, I'm attached to a tube and a box for the rest of my life, but hell, I was already attached to a wheelchair for the rest of my life. So I'm like, I like living. I'm going to keep living. So that's what I chose to do. And later that year, actually, I switched. Now, this was a risky move, but you'll get to know me in upcoming videos and other things. I'm very independent. I am very much, I want to be the master of my own destiny. I switched from an organization that had 24-hour service to um, a system where I hire and I train and I schedule all my own staff, but it's not 24-hour. There are times of the day where I do not have people available. Now I'm smart enough and capable enough that I have people that are pretty much on call 24/7. I'm pretty I'm pretty freaking resourceful. Like I'll get into that in other videos where I talk about my life. Um, but yeah, so I'm 37. I'm living with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. I have a trach. I have a ventilator, and I freaking love my life. I have a great life. Um, I am now physically unable to do almost anything for myself physically. I need physical assistance with dressing, with washing, with brushing my teeth and brushing my hair and going to the bathroom and wiping and all that. Everything from making my food to cutting my food to putting it in my mouth. What I am physically capable of doing is speaking to technology to help me out. I can use my left hand a little bit to control a computer mouse, so I can help. So I can control my computer with the help of a mouse. Um, Lots of aids as well for like accessibility software, and I can use my right hand to control my wheelchair. So I can drive my wheelchair around. I can tilt it back if I need to. I can elevate my footrest, stuff like that. But the amount of movement you see with my neck is all I got. I got even less in my hands. But I make do. I keep trucking. So, um, yeah, and I love my life, and I'm not going to give up. I think last time on my last birthday, I posted on one of the muscular dystrophy Facebook group. I'm 37, and I plan on living another 37. And I mean it. I mean it. Um, I don't think I'll be the first person with Duchenne muscular dystrophy to live into their 70s. Um, I think there will be people before me, and there will be tons of people after me. If you're watching this right now, and your son is 10 years old, or just diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, I do not think they have a shortened life, honestly. I will get into that more, but they're going to live a long, wonderful life. Um, yeah, so I'm going to be back. I'm going to be creating videos to assist people and help people. Um, yeah, but I do want to draw you to one thing because I believe I can help people. Um, I don't mean to brag, but I'm doing exceptionally well, and I'm an exceptionally smart person, and I'm exceptionally well read. Okay, Josh, you're bragging. Oops. But I am well read. I'm very smart. Um, I've lived an excellent life, and I want to help you live an excellent life. So I'm going to share my Facebook webpage. It is my own personal coaching for people with muscular dystrophy or family members thereof. I want to help people with muscular dystrophy and their family members live the best possible life. So this is my Facebook page. It's right here. And I just want to show you one thing before I talk about it. This is kind of my motto. right here. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. A lot of people, Duchenne muscular dystrophy and stuff like that, we're not going to hit a lot of home runs, but what we're going to do is we are going to be successful by living our best lives with our disabilities. And there ain't much that can stop us. So down in the link below, you can see facebook.com/coaching Josh. Come see me, talk to me. I can help you out. If you can't afford my services, I will take on some people with my benevolency rate. I won't say what my benevolency rate is, but if you contact me and you're super broke and you can prove it, I still will help you. But that rate there is again so I can live my best life. I know you want what's best for me because you're affected by muscular dystrophy. I'm affected by muscular dystrophy. Um, yeah, so I think we can work well together. And I'm going to be posting videos on a regular basis, both to YouTube and my Facebook page, that I think even watching my videos, you can get a great benefit, and I will get a great benefit because I will be helping others. I've had other businesses in the past before, and I'll get into that, but it's time for me to give back. It's time for me to share what I've learned, how I've lived an excellent, wonderful life. And I'm saying, too, like, I want to live to 70, 75. If I die tomorrow, there is no shame. There is no shame. I have lived an excellent, excellent life. And it is possible for every single person who has a disability, who has Duchenne muscular dystrophy. All right. So please like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. All right. And comment below or comment on my Facebook page. All right. A good life is possible for people with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. All right. Have a good night. Take care. And please come back. I look forward to our adventure together. I really do. I really do. All right.